Thank you for logging on to the PawCast for the week of Monday, February 5th through Friday the 9th. Hello, I'm Mr. Andrews.
And I'm Miss Pegram.
And here's what's happening on our team this week.
Hello again, friends. We are officially in our third quarter now. So everyone is starting with a blank slate and has some great opportunities to be the best students that they can. So I'm really expecting a lot out of you guys this quarter. In ELA we are still reading our Wonder Book, but we will be starting a new part in our Wonder Book and seeing some new perspectives from other characters. So that'll be really interesting. We'll be having our second Wonder Quiz sometime early next week, depending on weather. We'll see how that goes, depending on how far that we get this week in our book. So be looking out for that date, and I will tell you in class the end of next week. So we have analyzed characters at this point. We have analyzed setting. We've dug really deep into it. And now we will get into plot in this upcoming week in ELA. So we're going to analyze our book, Wonder, that we're reading, and also analyze our other realistic fiction books that we are reading. More specifically with plot, we'll explore conflicts and resolutions within our plot, key scenes and details, and dialogue, all within our books. Reminder for ELA, our TFK, Time for Kids, is due Monday. That is the Monumental Fight Time for Kids. That is due this Monday, February the 5th. For social studies next week, I'm so excited. We finally get to start digging into things that we're going to see on the DC trip and all of that good stuff. So be looking forward to that next week.
During the math portion of our school day, we're going to continue connecting fractions to division problems. We'll have an assessment on Wednesday. The stock market game begins this week. It'll start on Monday, and technically, teams can begin purchasing stock with their $100,000 of virtual cash on Monday, but I'm going to suggest that students continue with their research, making sure that your investments are wise ones and that you're truly looking for trends in companies and looking at the different news items that are happening with your companies too, so that you make a wise decision buying low and buying companies that are going to continue to progress for the next 2.5 months. Our students, our teams are challenged with making as much money as they can within the next 2.5 months. So lots of research and lots of figuring are going to go into this. And it's truly going to take all 3 team members to research the 10 sectors that we've already talked about in class. After we finish with our connecting fractions to division problems, we will begin finding fractions of groups and fractions of a whole number. During the science portion of our day, we're going to continue to put together our human body presentations and reports. We'll continue doing that through Wednesday, so you'll have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday to continue putting your projects together. And then on Thursday, we're going to begin watching the presentations unfold.
right, it's riddle time again. Woo! Listen closely. You can see me in the middle of March. You can even see me in the middle of April. But you won't find me at the beginning or the end. What am I? See you next week, guys. Thank you again for watching the PawCast.